Hi guys, this is LaQuinta, and if you don't know, I'm the host of the blog, The Single One in the Group, and I'm coming to you guys today to talk about sexual past and sexual history and how it relates to how we date and how we operate in dating, how we, handle ourselves and what we can handle, what we can't handle, etc. So, of course, I can only give a female perspective, and I can only come from a place where, a woman thinks. But I would consider myself to be pretty open minded. So I'm going to approach that subject as such. I feel personally, now, I must mention that I only represent my opinion. So, disclaimer. Um, I feel that yes, we should discuss our sexual past and sexual history with people, but to a certain extent, and then after you've been dating a person for a certain amount of time. Now, you can pretty much approach the topic, have you ever been with another man or another woman? Have you been having protected sex throughout your time of being active, etc.? Those questions I feel should come early or can come early without a rift. But once you start asking, detailed questions like, how many partners have you had? Where are all the places that you've had sex? I need you to list them for me and things like that. That's when it can become a bit complicated and in some situations a bit intrusive. So personally, I feel that it's not many men on this earth who can handle the truth about a woman's sexual history. I think there are a lot of men who are dating women who they assume to be a little bit more pure than reality. And I think that's cool, whatever. But I think that if a lot of men who are dating women were to find out the real truth about their woman's sexual past, how many men she's truly slept with, how many, or body count as they say now, how many of those sexual experiences occurred unprotected, how many pregnancy scares she's had, when, where, why, she has sex with these people, etc. A lot of men probably couldn't handle the reality. Do men and women lie about their sexual past? Of course. We all lie, and we lie about everything. But when it comes to things that we feel we can be judged upon, or that the truth could alter, how someone views us, then yes, a lot of people lie. I really don't feel like it's healthy for a man to insist that he knows about a woman's sexual past, basically how many men she slept with, because I feel like it's circumstantial. You can have one woman who's only been with 5 guys or 3 guys or 2, and those 2 situations were, incidents where she was drunk out of her mind. She don't even remember who the guys were, or, she never really spoke to them again in any type of capacity that led to something serious. And she just has, 3 body counts and she don't even really know their names. And then you have a woman who may have, 10, 15, 20 guys she slept with, and she can list, dates, names, locations, when, where, why, and how, what led up to it. She can basically reach out to these guys now and still hold a conversation with them. They have mutual respect for each other, etc. I feel that a lot that plays into our sexual history to determine, the type of character that we have, or if it's somebody we should date, is how we came upon those sexual experiences. Honestly, I don't care how many, females my guy has slept with. I don't even want to know. I feel like it has absolutely nothing to do with me. And the only thing that I would want to know, or I would concern myself with, is the fact that, was he safe with these women? Did he leave with any type of sexually transmitted diseases? And most importantly, did he leave with any that are incurable? Other than that, if the man was doing him and he was doing him protected and he's happy with his decisions, I could care less. You'll never hear me ask the guy, so how many girls you slept with? Or, asking details about, who have you been with this year and all that, because I don't care. But then again, you have a lot of women who want to know. A lot of my friends, or people that I interact with, um, consistently have expressed to me when I told them about this topic, saying, I want to know. And I feel like my man should tell me. I should be able to ask him who he's been with, and he should be able to give me if not a definite number, somewhere a ballpark figure, and be able to express when, where, and why he did these things with these women. I don't care. And then you have, from the different side of the fence, you have guys who they want to know how many guys that woman has been with, or they think they want to know. Because like I said earlier, I really don't think a man really ever wants to know unless it aligns with his view of her and what he would hope to be the reality of how many guys she's slept with or some of the things she's done in her sexual past. You have some guys who, if they have a first intimate experience with a woman and she's a little bit too experienced, or a little too, how can I say this, good at what she does, they have insecurities about that. Like, well, what she learned, as who she been with, where she get these tricks from. And the same goes, with women. I don't think it's as bad with women though. I think we kind of expect men to have a very, robust sexual past, and society places that the opposing pressure on women to have, a very dainty, pure past, and which that's all fine and dandy. I don't knock it. I don't say you shouldn't, but I just feel like women are unfairly judged, and the expectations are too unfair because nowadays we're getting married later, much later. We're choosing to be in committed relationships much later in life. And, we're going to college, we're having these experiences, we're going to know ourselves. And I feel like it's unrealistic to expect, these women to remain pure and wait for these guys to go out there and sow their wild oats. And, and these women are not having these same experiences. It's not fair. Because at the end of the day, if they're slutting themselves, okay, that's maybe that wasn't the good word. If men are out there experiencing sex, who are they doing it with if all the women are supposed to be, not doing the same thing? So I just feel like some things should you just take to the grave. And, a lot of people may see this and be like, oh, this whore, she's probably saying that because she's a slut. Whatever. Honestly, I really don't care. But I can say that I really don't have those discussions. Luckily, I've dated men who, they don't ask me stuff like that. First of all, that's a turnoff to me. Like, so how many guys you been with? Why? Like, why would you want to know that? Honestly, how will that benefit you in any way? Or, what, I don't know. It's just some things I just feel like a grown man or a grown woman should not ask another grown man or woman. It's like, I know you've had experiences. I have. Let's just enjoy each other and the things that we've learned. Like, other than that, I really don't have any type of tolerance for those kind of questions because I feel like it's an insecurity issue. If I'm pressing a guy about, his sexual past and I'm wanting details, maybe it's something inside of me that's insecure about what I feel like I could offer him sexually, or, what I have to, the standards that I have to stand up to based on what he's enjoyed before, or, can I handle being with this guy if his number happens to be above, 30? Can I handle it? Like, people are really saying I could date a girl who she been with 6 guys, but 7, that's my that's my limit. Like, that's kind of silly to me because, a lot of people grow and get to know themselves through their intimate relationships with the opposite sex or same sex, whatever. And I feel like it's quite unfair to just limit people and your view of them based on sex. Do I know some people who maybe got a little too many miles? True, but then that's my opinion of what's too many miles. I know if a guy told me he slept with, 50, 100 people, first of all, I don't want to know. But if he says that, like, I don't think I would even think twice about it. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe something wrong with me or something. I don't know. But that doesn't, I don't care. As long as you're not sleeping with 100 people while you sleeping with me, or, you know, we're together or whatever the case is, I don't care what you had going on before me. We're living in a moment. So I kind of started to rumble on, but ultimately, I feel like sexual past should only play a limiting role in how we view our new partners and new relationships. I mean, let's be realistic. We want to know that people are not, you know, just going to raves or parties and just having these unprotected orgies or anything like that. But if people were just being adults and, you know, being, you know, responsible in their sexual experiences, then I have no issues. So I just want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about it? And what would be your limit? What's your, you know, your breaking point? Do you want to know how many sex partners your guy or your girl has, and how does it play a role in how you view them? So just let me know what you guys think. Comment on this video, do me a video reply, whatever. I just really want to hear it because I'm pretty sure I don't represent the majority. See you guys later.